its people have been struggling with an uneasy peace. The land has split, 4 factions emerging within the territory, each bent on rebuilding what was lost and making best with what little remains. To the south, Thoris unified the wandering bands of orcs into a volatile nation of warriors, still resentful of those that denied them victory. To the north, Gorn commands Gotha and Bering, standing guard with careful disdain over Thoris and the rapidly swelling orc war machine. Weary of an eventual attack, Gorn can wait no longer. An assault is launched, and the war breaks out. To the west, tired of conflict, the brothers Enog and Anog hold the people of those lands together in fragile peace, trying to ignore the danger of war from both Gotha and Trellis, and pick up the fragments of their shattered lives. To the east, Lee segregates his people from the bubbling cauldron of political unrest, convinced that men will eventually tire of war and that peace will prevail. From an unknown dimension, the nameless hero and Xardus watch their former companions and argue bitterly about the decisions and directions being taken by each as they attempt to secure freedom for their people in this time of unrest. Mirroring the events that grip Myrtana, the two begin to argue violently about the fate of the land both men have struggled over for so long. Xardus' position sides with Lee. Men will eventually tire of war, and peace will prevail. Enraged, the hero disagrees, arguing that a peace between Thoris and Gorn must be forced if there's to be any at all. Infuriated that the peace he sacrificed his very freedom for could be squandered, the nameless hero flies into an uncontrollable rage, intent on returning to Myrtana and righting the wrongs that afflict his people. Learning of his intention, Xardus bars the hero's path, beseeching him to hold his ground and listen to reason. But there is nothing that can be said or done to sway destiny. Both men, masters of ancient forces and skilled in the art of war, draw on powers that would tear normal men apart. The battle that follows, an untold legend in its own right, is brief, and the nameless hero walks away, but at a grave and terrible cost. Weak, beaten and confused, the nameless hero awakens.
Hey you, what are you doing sneaking around?
So, have you come back to see the mess you left behind?
I left no mess behind. I left you all with a chance, an opportunity to work towards a Myrtana that knows peace. None of you took that chance, and now look at what's happening.
Well, it's your friends who have been making trouble.
That is no reason for you to sit down and do nothing, while our land is drenched with the blood of our fellow men. It seems the gods weren't the reason for all our fighting after all. You people only live for your own selfish aims, and will think nothing of spilling a little blood to fulfill them. I've returned to put an end to all of this. Where's my equipment?
I'm certain you'll find it with the orcs.
Now, how much time have I lost? How long have I been sleeping?
On the way to Geldern, one of our caravans found you battered and half dead. Obviously an orc attack. You've been out for about a week since we found you.
Orcs? Are you sure?
Yes. The whole atmosphere is tense. My people live in fear of orcs. They've started brutally attacking our caravans. Merchants dead and material lost. I get such reports almost every day.
Your people? What do you mean?
After you left Myrtana, My brother and I became caretakers of Geldern and Silden. Inog looks after Geldern, and I look after Silden.
Why do they attack your caravans?
Trellis and Gotha are at war, and orcs are not in the habit of paying for anything.
Why don't you retaliate?
That is not an option. The people of Myrtana have seen too much of war to be a part of it again. We decided to keep Geldern and Silden out of the war.
Waiting idle while the world digs its own grave is not an option. Listen to me, Anog. Give me your support to reunite Myrtana. Help me bring back peace.
Nothing would please me more, but...
But what?
Times are bad, and trust is rare. You'll have to prove that I can trust you.
What? I have shed blood for this land. You know that. How can you doubt my intentions?
Gorn and Thoris would have said the same. Where is Zardus, by the way?
Why does that concern you?
I'm just curious. You were the only one to see him last.
He's led himself down a separate path I could not follow.
I see. However, now remains the question of your trustworthiness.
And what is the cost of your trust?
Go about the village and ask the people if you could help them in any way. Once you perform a service for them, ask for a letter of recommendation. Come back to me when you have 5.
Very well. I shall be off now. But be prepared for my return. Peace is at hand.
I shall embrace it. One more thing. If you come across Boris, stay away from him.
Who is Boris?
An old friend.
Is he dangerous?
He talks too much and you have little time.
Where would he normally be?
Boris will be guarding one of the gates of Geldern.
I hope your feet are clean.
I cannot create anything at the moment.
Hey, you there.
Yes?
I'm not from around here, you see. I'm looking for the inn.
Oh, well, there are a few.
No, you don't understand. I'm not here for an inn. I'm here for the inn.
The inn?
The one that she runs.
What are you talking about?
Seems you aren't from around here. Have you not heard about her?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm gonna take my leave now.
I need a lockpick. I cannot create anything at the moment. Here it says something about alchemy.
I'm sure you must have more important things to do.
Who are you?
A fellow citizen of Myrtana. What can you tell me about the war?
What war? Oh dear! Quick! Get me my armor! No, wait. I don't have any armor. Goodness! What do I do?
Calm down. There seems to be a war between the orcs and the humans. Do you have any information about that?
A war? Wasn't it over when Zardos killed the undead bison?
Bison? There is a new war brewing.
Oh dear. That's terrible! I don't think I can bear the sight of another undead bison.
Have Thoris's orcs ever approached you for your potions?
Huh? No, why would they? That sounds silly.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Huh? Who? A service? Oh, yes? Why not? Are you a slave?
No, I'm just a fellow citizen of Myrtana. Who are you?
I'm a slave. No. An orc? No, that can't be right. An alchemist. Yes, I'm an alchemist. Goodness, don't ask me my name.
What are you doing?
I'm creating... Oh, yes. I'm creating the most powerful potion ever created by any alchemist.
What does it do?
It makes the person who drinks it fatter. Taller? No. It makes the drinker more powerful. Significantly more powerful than any other potion can.
Really? Have you had too much swamp weed today?
Swamp weed? No, I don't need that. What I need is some fire nettle for this potion.
Fire nettle? That's easy enough to find. Why don't you get it yourself?
Every time I go to collect fire nettle, I've been attacked by scavengers. But you know, you look strong. An undigested fire nettle will make a far more potent potion. Yes, I want fire nettle straight out of the belly of well-fed scavengers.
You're gonna make a potion out of that. That's not very healthy.
Oh no! I do rinse all ingredients before using them. Can you get me some?
Very well. How many nettles do you need?
About 700. No, 5 should be enough.
Where can I find the scavengers?
You will find the scavengers, somewhere. Maybe in Nordmarian? I don't remember. I'd come with you and let you use my scavenger bait, but I'd rather not leave Sylvie.
What's in it for me?
Can I interest you in some potions?
I'd need a letter of recommendation for Anog as well.
Yes, of course. I love getting letters of recommendation.
Very well. I shall be off.